Hi everyone, and welcome to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I transform Cam's hair from this to a beautiful blowout that looks like this. Now I'm going to be using my Dyson hair dryer for this video. They recently launched a whole set of new attachments, and one of them that I purchased was this one, the comb attachment, and that's what I'm going to be using today. It's very simple to attach to your dryer. You can just slide it in. When you're finished, you can just slide it out. It's very quick and easy. So I'm going to be doing her hair with the dryer, and I'm going to be showing you my steps. So this is Cam's hair right now. It's freshly washed, it's been detangled, and I've applied some leave-in conditioner, and I have it in about 6 sections, and that is going to allow me to work seamlessly through her hair. I have the first section down here at the back. As you can see, I'm just unraveling it, just separating it with my fingers. Her hair is still very damp, and that is how I'm going to be starting off with this section here at the back. I'm splitting it down into a smaller section just so that it would make it a lot easier for me as I work through her hair. Now I'm just going to grab my brush and just give it one more go to make sure there are no knots or tangles that I missed. And once I'm happy with that, we're going to turn the dryer on. One of the things that she loves is how powerful it is, and I'm starting on the cool setting, and we're going to get started. So I begin just by taking the dryer through her hair very gently. I love when it's on the cool setting because that means that I don't need to have, any heat on her hair in the initial stages of doing this. I only ever go up to the medium setting, which is warm, closer to the end, because the cooler setting does a really good job at stretching and drying her hair as I go along. And I just take it through very gently, and taking my time, as you can see, and making sure that I hold on to the hair as well as much as I can so that it doesn't pull on her scalp, and stretch the hair along, which also helps it to dry as well. So I'm just going to repeat these same steps, and once I'm happy with that smaller section, I grab the other half to this initial section that I had down at the back, and I'm basically going to be doing the same thing, just holding on to the hair and taking that dryer through her hair to get it the way that I am happy with. Now you can decide for yourself if you want the hair to be extremely straight. If you just want it to be a little bit stretched, it's totally up to you. The look that I'm kind of going for with this blowout today is that I want it as straight as possible, but still a little kink to it. So something looking like Kanekalon hair, if you know what Kanekalon hair looks like. That's the look that I'm going for. And at this point, I turn it up to the warm setting just to go through that whole section a few times before I completely finish off with it. But I'm quite happy with the way the comb attachment is working at this point. I think it's done a really good job, and yeah, minimal effort needed. So as you can see, this is the first section finished. It is completely dry. It has blown it out very nicely, and I'm quite happy with the way it looks. What I'm gonna do is grab my Palmer's olive oil conditioning spray oil, and what I'm gonna do is just add that along the hair shaft. I love this. As you can see, this is one that I use regularly. I'm sure you've seen it in my videos many a times, but I really like this one. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply some of that to just add a bit of shine to her hair and luster, and that section will be completely finished. I'm just making sure that I coat it very well from the roots to the ends, making sure that all of it has been like saturated and coated the hair. And don't worry, it's not going to turn it back. It's a very light oil, like mist type of product. So again, I'm taking down the middle section now, and I'm splitting that in half like I did previously with the other one, and I'm just going to repeat the same steps. As you can see, she's happy at this point. For a child that is fairly tender-headed, especially when it comes to the middle and the front of her hair, she's quite happy having this blowout done. And one of the key things that really helped with this is that I detangled her hair thoroughly before, and I applied the leave-in, so it's quite nice and soft, and the dryer is able to just glide through. So as you can see, again, I'm just going through each section very carefully to make sure that it all has been dried and stretched. And yeah, again, once I'm finished a section, I'm going to apply the spray oil onto it, just again to add that extra protection and shine and luster to make it look all nice once I'm finished. So again, just making sure that I get it all over her hair before I move on to the next section. I'm just showing you a close-up of what the hair looks like even after I applied the spray oil. It still looks pretty good. So we're on to the front sections now, and again, I'm just taking my time. At the front here, her hair tends to tangle very easily, so I'm just making sure that any knots that have, you know, reappeared after I have detangled it, that I just take my time and I don't pull on her scalp, because this is one of the most sensitive areas for her. You may see a little discomfort in her face, but yeah, overall she is happy with the way the dryer works. So again, I'm just going over this section at the top. I've now had it on the warm setting, and once I'm finished, I apply that luscious oil. Oh my gosh, if you've never tried Palmer's like dry oil mist and spray oils, you need to. They are amazing. So again, just making sure I saturate her hair. Well, not saturate, but I get it all over, making sure it's coated, breaking it down, going over it again and again and rubbing it in, especially to those delicate ends. And again, I'm not causing any discomfort to her or anything. She's quite happy. This is very easy, very quick, and I'm loving how her blow is going at this point. So we're on to the next side, and I'm just going to do a bit of it and then I'll be back. So now we're on to the middle section of the other side, and I'm going to, again, as you know, break it down in smaller sections and just get on with blowing out her hair. So I've had this dryer for the most part of this year, and I was quite happy recently when I saw that they decided to add these attachments. I think a lot of people were asking for them, especially us who have kinky, coily, curly hair, and I was very happy to see that they brought out this comb attachment, because it would work perfectly in my setting, in my home, with myself and my girls all being little naturalistas and having, you know, various textured hairs. And I do blow out their hair occasionally, maybe once or twice a month, depending on what styling I may do. And in this current moment with myself, very heavily pregnant, I tend to blow out my hair a lot to make it much more manageable for me. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the attachment. So yeah, back to the video basically, because I've gone off a bit. But yeah, I'm on to the front now of her hair on this last section, which I have split again into two parts, and I'm really trying to be as gentle as possible, because like I said before, at the front areas tend to be the most delicate and for her, and I really try not to cause any discomfort or pulling to her hair, because I don't want to snag it or pull it out, and I don't want her scalp at the same time to be sore. The worst thing is to have a sore scalp after doing anything with your hair. So again, we're just going over this section very, very, very easily, and it's almost finished. And I am applying this luscious, I'm sure I said luscious so many times, but it is luscious, guys. this oil that saves lives onto her hair. I'm just rubbing it in and coating it, and we are done. And this is how the blowout has turned out. I'm very happy with it. It's going to make it easy for me to style, for her to maintain over the next few days or weeks. From this point, I can braid it, I can do a simple style, and she likes it as well. And yeah, it's very nice. It's very soft to touch, and trust me, I did this in less than a half hour, guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments, and I'll see you soon. Bye.